2022 Ferrari SF90 Stradale sound, interior and exterior review. Italian sports car icon Ferrari isn't the first brand that comes in mind when thinking about plug-in hybrid powertrains, doesn't it? The 2022 SF90 Stradale and Spider models offer an electrified setup with 986 horsepower. When we tested one at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, we recorded a 0 to 60 mph time of just 2 seconds, which makes it officially the quickest car to 60 mph that we've ever tested. Let's see your Hyundai Ioniq or Toyota Prius Prime plugins do that. Not only does the SF90 deliver blistering acceleration and otherworldly handling, it also offers a fairly luxurious cabin lineup with a fine leather and decked out plenty of creature comforts. If you're one of the lucky few who can afford its $500,000 price tag, you'll find this Ferrari is worth it. Ferrari's plug-in hybrid hypercar rolls into 2022 with notable changes. Both models compact with enough amenities to make either a satisfying pick for shoppers in this price range, but we would spring for the drop-top Spider variant. If you want to give this Ferrari a more customized appearance, you can select from a host of upholstery choices. There are also a number of different wheel designs, and the list of available upgrades also includes carbon fiber components, titanium exhaust pipes, a digital rear view mirror, and a brake calipers in varying colors. With the SF90, power comes from a massive V8 and 3 electric motors. The 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 generates a mighty 769 horsepower on its own, and the trio of electric motors provide an additional 217 horsepower. In the end, the gas or electric powertrain generates a net output of 986 horsepower and 590 lb-ft of torque. Power is sent to all 4 wheels, making this the first mid-engine Ferrari with all-wheel drive. An 8-speed automatic transmission oversees the proceedings. As you would expect, all that power under the hood translates into blistering acceleration. Ferrari's official estimate is that it'll rocket from 0 to 60 mph in a scant 2.5 seconds. Our testing proved that number to be conservative, as the SF90 ripped to 60 in just 2 seconds. Something no production vehicle has ever done before. Different driving modes allow you to tailor the car's handling to suit your preferences. The lineup includes EV only, hybrid, performance, and the last but not the least, qualify, a setting that allows you to fully exploit the car's performance capabilities. That the SF90 Stradale cab should deliver 18 mpg combined when running solely on the gasoline and up to 51 mpge when utilizing both its gasoline engine and its electric motors. We haven't tested the SF90 on our 75 mph highway fuel economy route, which is part of our testing regime, so we can evaluate its real-world MPG. The SF90's interior is fairly sedate, with the yellow prancing horse logo adding a splash of color on the center of the steering wheel. This 2-seat coupe is home to a sculpted dashboard with fluid lines that mimic the flowing design of the car's exterior. With high-performance exotics, car space is typically in short supply. This is certainly the case with the SF90, which provides roughly 3 cubic feet of room for your stuff. All SF90 models come with an LCD monitor up front and a 6-speaker sound system. The car is also equipped with the standard tech features such as Bluetooth phone and streaming audio, real-time traffic, and an integrated navigation system with a voice activation feature. Apple CarPlay integration is offered, but Android Auto isn't on a list of available amenities. Also, Ferrari offers limited and powertrain warranty coverage identical to the provided by Lamborghini. However, Ferrari one-ups its rivals when it comes to complimentary scheduled maintenance. With Ferrari vehicles, you get 7 years of coverage. With Lamborghini vehicles, complimentary scheduled maintenance isn't offered. The car has a 7.9 kWh lithium-ion battery for regenerative braking, giving the car 26 kilometers of electric range. The car comes with 4 driving modes depending on the road conditions. The modes are changed by the E-Mantino knob present on the steering wheel. The E-Drive mode runs the car only on the electric motors. The Hybrid mode runs the car on both internal combustion engine and the electric motors, and is the car's default mode. In this mode, the car's onboard computer, that's called Control Logic, also turns off the engine if the conditions are ideal in order to save fuel while allowing the driver to start the engine again. The Performance mode keeps the engine running in order to charge the batteries and keeps the car responsive in order for optimum performance. The Qualify mode uses the powertrain to its full potential. The control logic system makes use of three primary areas: the high voltage controls of the car, including the batteries, the RACE, rotation axis control electric, torque vectoring system, and the MGUK along with the engine and gearbox. The SF90 Stradale is equipped with 3 electric motors, adding a combined output of 220 PS, that is 162 kW, 270 bhp, to a twin turbocharged V8 engine rated at the power output of 780 PS at 7500 RPM. The car is rated at a total output of 1000 PS, that is 735 kW or 986 HP at 8000 RPM, and a maximum torque of 800 Nm, that is 590 lb-ft at 6000 RPMs. The engine is an evolution of the unit found in the 488 Pista and the F8 Tribute models. The engine's capacity is now 4 liters. By increasing each cylinder bore to 88 mm, the intake and exhaust of the engine have been completely modified. The cylinder heads of the engine are now narrower, and the all-new central fuel injectors run at a pressure of 350 bar. The assembly for the turbochargers is lower than that of the exhaust system, and the engine sits 50 mm lower in the chassis than the other mid-engine V8 models in order to maintain a lower center of gravity. The engine utilizes a smaller flywheel and an incontinent exhaust manifold. The front wheels are powered by 2 electric motors, one for each wheel, providing torque vectoring. They also function as the reversing gear, as the main transmission, that is 8-speed dual clutch, as the main transmission does not have a reversing gear. A 16-inch curved display located behind the steering wheel displays various vital statistics of the car to the driver. The car also employs a new head-up display that will reconfigure itself according to the selected driving mode. The steering wheel is carried over from the F8 but now features multiple capacitive touch interfaces to control the various functions of the car. Other conventional levers and buttons are retained. The interior will also channel sound of the engine to the driver according to the manufacturer. The manufacturer claims that the SF90 Stradale can generate 390 kg, that is 860 lb of downforce at 250 km per hour due to the findings in aero and thermal dynamics. The main feature of the design is the twin-part rear wing, which is an application of the drag reduction system used in Formula 1. A fixed element in the wing incorporates the rear light. The mobile parts of the wing, called shutoff gurney by the manufacturer, integrate into the body by using electrical actuators in order to maximize the downforce. The SF90 Stradale uses an evaluation of Ferrari's Vortex generators mounted on the front of the car. The car employs a cab-forward design in order to utilize the new aerodynamic parts of the car more effectively and in order to incorporate radiators or the cooling requirements of the hybrid system of the car. The design is a close collaboration between Ferrari Styling Center and Ferrari engineers. The rear end of the car carries over many iconic Ferrari styling elements such as the flying buttresses. The engine cover has been kept as low as possible in order to maximize airflow. According to the car's lead designer Flavio Manzoni, the car's design lies in between that of a spaceship and of a racing car. The rear side profile harkens back to the 1960s. Common-to transmission is 10 kg lighter and more compact than the existing 7-speed transmission used by the other offerings of the manufacturer, partly due to the absence of a dedicated reverse gear since the reversing is provided. The engine of the SF90 Stradale is mated to a new 8-speed dual clutch transmission. The new D by the electric motors mounted on the front axle. The new transmission also has a 30% faster shift time, that is 200 milliseconds. watching this video. If you like this video, then subscribe to latest luxury cars channel for more flabbergasting information, and don't forget to press the bell icon.